Normally.
Okay, hello. Hello, gamers. So, we're gonna be doing some Sonic 4 gameplay. This is beat the game category, which means we're gonna be beating the game as fast as possible without collecting any emeralds or like whatever. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Sonic 4 episode. Oh, hold on a second. Oh my fucking god, what am I doing? So this is Sonic 4. If you're familiar with how Sonic games play, this one should be pretty self-explanatory. We can run, jump, we can do spin dashes. However, this game has a couple of interesting moves. So we have Tails by our side, and with Tails we can perform a number of moves which are going to be important throughout this run. The first of which we acquired in Act 1, which is Flight. It's pretty simple. We jump, we press a button, we start flying. After a certain number of... like when you press the jump button you go higher, and after a certain amount of time Tails' stamina just... So like Tails runs out of his stamina and he'll drop you. Pretty easy. Right, and with that, Act 1 is done. "54 seconds is not a really great time, but it's alright. So yeah, the game just said us that we'll learn the new move. So in Act 2 we're gonna be learning our next move, which is swimming. Swimming works kind of similar to flying, so for example, if I want to go up here, I want to hold up and mash the A button. So here, once again, I want to go up here, I hold up, and I mash the A button. Pretty simple. Alright, so we're just gonna jump here. Oh, this is not very good. Okay, fine. So you probably noticed that this game has red rings, which you've probably seen in other Sonic games like Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. However, you know, like for example in Sonic Colors, when you get red rings, you get access to game land stages, and you can get Chaos Emeralds there and like become Super Sonic. In this game, red rings do absolutely nothing, except for when you get all of them, you get an achievement in Steam, which is pretty cool, I guess. Alright, hey, 57, that's a really good time. Alright, so Act 3 is gonna be probably the first kind of tough act, because there is a bunch of platforms on cycles. Oh, this is not a great start. I messed up already. Oh no. So there is a bunch of platforms on cycles, and I needed to execute the opening section perfectly so that all the platforms will line up. In Act 3 we're gonna learn our next move, which is the rolling combo. Definitely the most important move throughout this run. As you can see, when we do this move we go really fast. And we want to go fast, obviously, so we're gonna be using this move. Oh, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Unfortunate. Okay, this... I did not want to do this. God damn it. Yeah, this can happen, so if you miss, like, your window just by a tiny bit, you'll just fall down there. But it's fine, it's, like, not a major mistake or anything. So the way this rolling move works is we can actually, like, if we hit the wall, like if we hit a wall while we're rolling on the floor, we will take not really damage, but like we will take a hit and our speed will be decreased a bit. After we take 3 hits, the move will be cancelled completely. So you saw there I bumped into the wall and now I go a little slower. Okay, gonna fly up here. Okay, just gonna wait for those platforms. Yeah, 127 is okay. So as you can see, obviously there is like a giant special stage ring at the end of every act. Like when we get 50 rings, we can go to special stage. Special stages in this game are kind of like in Sonic 2, like those half-pipe stages. They're a little different. They're probably a little more complex, like in terms of movement. But we're not gonna go there. So this is the first boss fight of this run. A pretty easy boss. If you do it correctly, you won't let Eggman attack you at all. So a little throwback to Sonic 2, Aquatic Ruins. But the boss is not what you think it is, if you've never seen this game. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting this giant flower. Alright, go now. So yeah, the pretty much only threat for this fight is airstrike. So we hit him 2 times. Now he's gonna do a little animation. We're gonna hit him 2 more times. Alright. So now 2 more tentacles will appear. As soon as one of 2 tentacles on the right will start moving, let's jump and fly. Do 3 more hits here. So this boss fight actually takes 9 hits, which is weird. Like usually bosses in classic quote-unquote games take 8 hits. It's a little weird decision. Now for the final phase, Eggman will start choking himself. I don't know. Alright. Jump here. Nice. Okay. So trust me, this boss has attacks, but we're just not letting Eggman attack us at all. And yeah, that's the boss done. $150 is very nice time, I would say. You can go a few seconds faster, but it's alright. Nice. Now we're moving on to White Park Zone. A typical, you know, like snow-themed zone. But this actually has like this theme park thing going on. Like there is a bunch of roller coasters in the background. And since this is a winter level, we're gonna be like pushing snowballs, running away from avalanches, snowboarding, like all the fun winter stuff, you know. Okay, use the roll move here, jump, nice. So the avalanche can actually kill you, but it's alright. So for this section, it's actually required for you to be in this rolling state. Like you can't go through the snow if you're not rolling. Right, gonna take a little snowboard ride. So I'm actually jumping here because for some reason, if you don't jump there, you want it to interact with the spring at the end of the snowboarding part. It's really weird. I can't really explain it. It's just the game is a little weird sometimes. Alright. Nice. And we're almost at the end. Gonna run from Avalanche one more time. Okay, jump here, hit the ring. Hey, 136. Oh, nice. Really, really good time. So Act 2 is more like of a roller coaster themed level. Like we're gonna be running on tracks, you know. It's probably the easiest stage in the run. There is not much stuff you really need to do. Like it's for the most part, it's just like you hold right, you go fast. Like there is a bit of platforming you have to do, but it's pretty easy. Right. Nice. Okay, I'll end here, big jump here, nice. You can easily bonk into one of those like huge square platforms, which is, I mean, it's fine. Like you're gonna lose like a second at most, but it just feels more satisfying to, you know, go fast. Okay, so here I'll try to do a really stupid strat, which might not work. Okay, it worked. So for some reason, if you try to cancel your flight there, the game just won't let you do it for some reason. I just can't understand why. It's like, game is weird. Gonna jump here. Ooh, this is looking like 108. Okay. You can get something like 107 pretty easily, but this is still fine. And now we move on to Act 3, which is everyone's favorite. It's a water labyrinth. Everyone likes labyrinth and water. We're gonna see a bunch of those here. This is actually the first, like, really hard stage in the run. There is, like, a couple of things that can go horribly wrong. And if they go wrong, it's just better to restart than recover. Okay, so this jump right here. Okay, let's see if I can do it. You jump here. Nice. So that jump is really, really tricky. And if you miss the jump, you'll just fall down and there is no way to recover from it because... So there are those robotic seals in this level and they can create like really big balls of ice and they can just block your way and it's not fun. That bear enemy is, I think it's the only enemy in the game which has actual health. So like you need to hit it a couple of times, like I don't remember the exact number, it's something like 3 or 4. Or you can just one-shot it with a rolling move. Okay, really nice. Okay, so here I'm gonna trigger the water and make the jump like in this rolling formation, because this jump is not possible without water physics present. It's pretty important. Okay, 115? Oh, 116, still a good time. Nice. So one interesting thing this game has, it actually has a world map with all the zones. And if you don't press a button after the stage ends, you will actually go to the world map. It's gonna be a huge time loss. So there is like a thing we need to do. A button to press to like move to the next act. So this is our first boss fight against Metal Sonic. This boss fight has a bit of RNG involved. So Metal Sonic has 3 attacks, one of which is this dashing move, when he like charges towards us and tries to attack. He can also throw electric barriers, and he can throw from 1 to 3 electric barriers, which is, again, once again, it is random how many he will throw. And then he has this attack where he will try to break part of the road we're running in. So yeah, this is the electric barrier attack. Okay, he did 1, 2. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, this is definitely the slowest attack in this fight. When he throws 3 barriers at you. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2. Okay, nice. And also this boss fight has this spring, like you probably saw them like in the background, and me jumping over a few springs there. It's not recommended to take those springs because you're either just gonna hit Metal Sonic later, or you're just gonna miss the hit completely. Either way, it's really slow and is not recommended. Right, and now he's gonna do his final attack. So the first and final attacks are actually the same every time. Nice, 138 on the last hit is okay. You can get much better time, but it's once again it's RNG and there is not much you can do about it. Our next zone is Oil Desert. This zone kind of like, thematically it's a mix of Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2 and Sandopolis from Sonic and Knuckles. So the gimmick this level in particular has is the wind. We're not gonna bother about it too much. It's like, it's whatever, it's just there. Also, I believe all of the levels in this zone have quicksand. I think you're all familiar with that from like other Sonic games. Oh, I didn't jump there. God damn it. So yeah, it's just move, like if you move really fast, you can just run on top of quicksand. So yeah, it's not much of a problem. Okay, jump here. Jump here again. Break the crates, nice. So yeah, as you can see, this rolling move is really helpful. It gives you a lot of speed, a lot of momentum. So the final part of this stage can be really scary because I need to do 3 spin dash jumps, and the first 2 are relatively easy, like they're free pretty much. The last one can be a little tricky. Hold on, let me... Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I need to do a homing attack in the midair, but there is a bunch of enemies, and if you hit any of them, you'll pretty much fall to your death. And there is no way to recover from it, unfortunately. So it's a bit of time loss. Okay, let me see if I can... Okay, this is what's normally supposed to happen. So Act 2 has a lot of platforms that are like on cycles, and it also has this like oil slides. However, if I do the following jump correctly, all the platforms are gonna align in just the right way, so they won't be like an obstacle at all, and we can just roll to the end pretty much from here. There is gonna be like a couple of jumps we have to make, one of which is really cool looking. Like you'll see it in a moment, not this one. Okay. Nice. So this jump, it looks really cool, but it saves like about 2 seconds maybe. There is just like a very small section of the level we skip there. Okay. This should be a 54. Yeah. Double 54 actually. Cool. So Act 3 is probably my favorite stage in the run, like from an execution standpoint. It has like a lot of really neat platforming, especially inside those like garage areas where like the sand is falling. It's like I think it's really cool. Okay, jump, nice. So if you go there like on the intent, like just the right path, you can go to this section really quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna take like a really long. Oh no, okay. Yeah, this can happen sometimes. Like this section is a little janky. Okay, gonna do the roll move here. So I'm actually like gonna jump into that wall on purpose to like make my speed a little lower, and that is because this level has these seesaws with a stream of sand falling on top of them, and you need to tilt them the other way to go underneath them, and if you don't do that, the stream of sand will gonna push you down and there is no way to recover from it. Just the last section of this level left. I'm gonna do a little damage boost here. Hey, nice. Yeah, there was one little mistake. Okay, time for the boss. This boss fight also has like a couple of threads for it. So let's see if I can do the first thread, which should save about 10 seconds if I do it right. Like if I can actually do it at all. Like you either do it or you don't do it at all. So Eggman is gonna build like a huge robot out of this trash. Right. Okay. And down, jump. Oh, unfortunately. So what I was trying to do there is you can actually hit Eggman early there, and if you do it, it saves about 10 seconds, I wanna say. It's alright. So the boss fight itself is pretty self-explanatory. Like there is a bunch of crates falling from the sky, and we need to like jump on top of them and hit Eggman. This robot actually has an attack. He can destroy like a few crates with his saw arm, like whatever. But if you like hit Eggman pretty much immediately, like as soon as he opens up, you'll be fine. So yeah, there are actually like a few, oh, that's unfortunate. There are a few types of crates that can fall. So the green crate is the regular crate, like it's plain crate. Then there is this like yellow-brown crate, which has spikes coming out of it from time to time. And then later there is gonna be another third type of crate, which will explode. Like it has a timer on it, and when the timer will come from 10 to 1, it will explode. We should be seeing those pretty soon. Okay, I don't like this. That was really weird. Okay. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I was counting the steps of the robot there. It should make 15 steps after it jumps up here for the final phase. So Eggman is gonna jump around 1, 2, 3 times. Now it's gonna jump on the stage, and we'll have to knock him over with our rolling move and do the final hit. And that's the boss fight. Oh, come on. Jump on the capsule. Yeah, if I got the early hit on this guy, I will have like 307 maybe, 308. Okay, it's a little cutscene to skip. Welcome to a 5-minute autoscroller. So yeah, this is like, you've probably seen this level in Sonic games before, like, we're on a tornado flying through the sky. However, if you're familiar with Sonic 2 speedruns, you know that you can position yourself just in the right way, and you can like just chill for a couple of minutes and do nothing. This level is not like that. We'll have to do a bunch of stuff, but I think this level, like, the concept of this level is really cool. Like, it has a lot of going on, which makes the 5-minute time this level takes pretty cool. So we'll face Metal Sonic here once again. He's gonna like try and stop us, I guess. He's gonna he's gonna release a bunch of robots and shoot at us, etc. Also, this level has this faster section while the game just pushes us forward at a higher speed, and we'll have to avoid the obstacle, because if you go off screen, it's an insta-kill, you'll just lose a life. We don't want that. Our plane also has this drill attack, which can destroy those yellow crates, and of course it can destroy enemies. Sorry. So we're gonna be seeing a couple of, I think one more of this like faster section later, but for now we're just gonna chill with the turtles. I believe now Metal Sonic is gonna shoot us with his, like, there are 4 yellow weapons on his ship. Yeah. Okay. So you might be wondering, like, how can you optimize this level? This is an auto-scroller after all. Well, you see, before we go into the faster section of the level, the game plays a little animation, like with the plane like flying towards the screen, like, or that one right there. And that animation always starts with you being on the same spot on the screen, like the same exact spot. So if you position yourself like in that spot, like if you put your plane in that spot before the animation starts, the animation will actually take a little less time. Right. Nice. Got through this section. Now I think comes my favorite part of this stage. So like from this point onward, it's just gonna be a couple of interesting things happening. First of all, we're gonna leave the plane completely and walk on our own for a few seconds, like for some time, pretty much. This platform can be tricky. Like if you're, I think the first time I played this, like this section took me a really long time, because you have to react really fast to the robots appearing on screen. Now we're gonna join Tails again, and for the final section of this level, we're gonna be fighting Metal Sonic. So Metal Sonic is gonna shoot those cannonballs at us, and we're gonna bounce them back to deal damage. There is a pretty consistent visual cue I use, so I line myself up with the first yellow weapon on his ship, and if I jump there, I will hit the cannonball every single time. I don't actually remember how many hits this guy takes. But it's about, I think, like 40 seconds left of the stage. So this this next shot is gonna be a little harder to reflect because there are those turtles that are appearing and you have to maneuver around them. You can't just stay in the same spot there. I think Sky Fortress is a really cool zone. Like, I absolutely love the aesthetics of this zone, and I think, like, of all the zones in total, this one has my favorite music. Like, every stage theme here is a certified banger. Alright, 452. That special stage ring is super trolly. Like, you just don't expect it to be there. And, like, if you're not careful enough, you can easily get into that. Alright, now we're on the fortress itself. Once again, a really cool level. Really love the music. I think the speed strats for this level are actually pretty cool too. I'm gonna take the fence. Gonna fly up here once. Twice. Do the roll. Oh, I jumped a little early. I know, it's fine. Just gonna casually run on the wall here. Yeah, I lost a bit of speed. Okay. Oh, I think... Oh, unfortunate. I jumped a little too late. Okay, there is a backup I can do. Oh, never mind. So much for the backup. Alright, this is still fine. This section is just gonna take a little longer now. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. I completely forgot to jump there. Okay, there we go. Okay, just gonna wait for the burner. For the last part, we're gonna run on this wall one last time. Nice. So Act 3 is definitely the hardest stage in the run. It has a bunch of really dumb strats you can go for. And some of the jumps I'm gonna make are really tight. Okay. Nice. So those two jumps I just made, like, you can easily miss them. You probably, like, remember these cannons from Death Egg and Sonic and Knuckles. Like, they aren't constructed like cannons, but, like, you get the idea. They shoot you throughout the stage. Okay, gonna skip a couple of cannons completely. Because it's just slow to take them. They will just get you back to pretty much the same spot, but a little higher. So it's just faster to take flight there. Okay. Nice. Those two jumps are also really scary. You have so little time to do them. Oh, please. Okay, gonna skip this cannon completely. No, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So once again, as you could see, this level has a lot of platforms and cycles, and obviously if you go fast enough, you can skip a lot of like waiting. Okay. Okay, nice. This is our second encounter with Metal Sonic. So this boss fight consists of 3 parts. So sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, okay, we're back. I'm really sorry that happened. I have no idea what just happened. Once again, guys, terribly sorry for that. Should probably fix my connection after the run. Oh, this is terrible. Right, so yeah, unfortunately, this boss fight is almost over. Already. Just gonna hit Metal Sonic once again. Right, now we're moving on to the last zone of this game. So the next stage will rotate and tilt a lot, so please look away if you have any kind of motion sickness. Like, I know a lot of people have this problem with this stage. So yeah, this stage is really brutal just because of the way it works. it's like, for me personally, it's really hard to learn the layout of this level completely. I still have like a little bit of problem with this level. It's definitely my weakest part of this run. Right, this level has this sort of mini boss. Once again, Metal Sonic is here. This it should take only 3 hits. So for the first hit, I'm gonna charge the roll combo, jump over Eggman and hit Metal Sonic while he's chilling behind his creator. Okay. Nice. Hit once. Okay, I need at least a couple of rings. What are you doing, Eggman? Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this stage is long. It has a lot of going on. Like, and changing gravity just doesn't help. Okay. Fly up here. Okay, the game didn't troll me, so because you're in the flying state and the gravity changes there, tails can detach from you really easily. A good thing it didn't happen here. And for the final stage, for the final part of the stage, we're gonna be racing Metal Sonic, just like it happened in Stardust Speedway. However, we're gonna be cheating because we have this really powerful, incredible rolling combo. We're gonna go really, really fast. Metal Sonic has absolutely no chance. Boom, dead. Now it's time for the final boss. So I'll have to admit, I've never beaten this boss fight without having all Chaos Emeralds before I learned this run. Obviously, like with Emeralds, this boss fight is really easy because you're invincible. It's all fine. Without Emeralds, this boss fight is really brutal. So this boss fight is solely the reason my estimate is the way it is. Because I think in one of my PBs I lost 8 minutes to this guy. This fight has a lot of damage boosting. And if you're not careful, you can lose so much time. So time is coming up on the last hit, by the way. So now like a few platforms are gonna get electrified. Oh, this is terrible. Tail. So what happened there is I took damage, but Tails hit Eggman instead. And I now have no rings. So let's just take this one safe. Okay. Rings? Okay, nice. That could have ended really, really bad. Okay, so after this hit, Eggman will start creating like a sort of protective shield around his inner part of the robot. So we'll have to break that one with our rolling combo. You'll see it in a bit. Okay. I think the next hit is gonna be the last one, so be ready for the time. And oh, time. And that's it. That's Sonic 4 Episode 2 for you gamers. So we're probably gonna watch the final cutscene if you don't mind, because this game actually has cutscenes. So the whole death act is collapsing and we're just gonna run away. I mean, we can skip this cutscene, but we skip pretty much all of the cutscenes in the game. So I think we can watch this one. And just like that, we escaped from Death Egg. And now the credits roll. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for being here. You're all great. I'll see you tomorrow with Sonic Rivals 2. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.